So, in the English language, we have 12 tenses. And the first one is simple present tense. It is the most easiest and simplest tense in the English language. It's common, yeah. So we use it to express facts, habitual actions, general truth, future plans, and actions happening now. We call it simple present tense or present simple tense. But majorly, we use it for habitual action and we use it for statement of fact. Habitual action and statement of fact. Look at simple present tense. Habitual actions. I walk to school every morning. If it is Shade, we say Shade walks to school every day. Routines. I watch TV every evening after dinner. The lady watches TV every evening after dinner. Fact or truth? She lives in London. We live in Nigeria. General truth. The earth revolves round the sun. And those are the other ways we can use simple present tense. Present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is used to talk about things that are happening right now or are currently in progress. That is, we use it to express an action that is ongoing at the time of speaking. And how do we form this tense? We form it using 3 auxiliary verbs, which are am, is, and are. Then, with the base form of verb adding ing. Look at that table. Your subject either am, is, or are, depending on the subject that you use with your ing verb. So you say, I am writing. She is writing. They are writing. And now we have some time words, we have some adverbs that we can use to denote that a particular sentence is in present continuous tense. For instance, using now. I am writing now. We are coming right now. It is currently raining. We are going there today. The words that we can use, time words that sometimes we can use to denote them. Let's further look at the structure, right? The structure for the positive, you will have your subject, either of the am, is, or are, depending on your subject. Then with your V1 verb plus ing. I am eating lunch. She is watching TV. They are playing soccer. It can't be they is playing soccer. No, he is reading a book. We are studying for the exam. Now, if it is negative structure, all you need is to add not to those auxiliary verbs. So you say, I am not eating lunch. She is not watching TV. They are not playing soccer. He is not reading a book. We are not studying for the exam. And if it is this question structure, you will just have to put the auxiliary verb in front now. So you say, am I eating lunch? The positive will be, I am eating lunch. Is she watching TV? Are they playing soccer? Is he reading a book? The positive will be, he is reading a book. The negative will be, he is not reading a book. Are we studying for the exam? Now, what are the usages? Actions happening at the moment. For instance, I am talking on the phone. Temporary or ongoing actions. What do we mean by this? It means probably an action that is ongoing within the time frame, but you may not necessarily doing it now. For instance, he is learning to play the guitar. Maybe he signed up for a 2-week program and is learning it. It may not necessarily be that he's actually playing that guitar at the time of speaking. For future plans or arrangements as well, we use the ing form. She is flying to Paris next week, especially if it's already arranged. For annoyance or complaints, we also use present continuous tense. He is always interrupting me. I hope you understand this. Present perfect tense. Now, when do we use the present perfect tense? It is the tense that express actions or events that occurred at an unspecified time in the past. I want you to take note of unspecified time in the past, because we are going to make reference to this when we get to simple past tense, but have relevance to the present moment. Now, let me look at another definition here. They said the present perfect tense describes actions or events with connection to the present. And how I describe mine is that the present perfect tense describes action that has just been completed but has what? Evidence in the present. And how do we form present perfect tense? You have your subject and you have your has and have. And then you have your verb number 3, that is the past participle tense. So you say, I have finished my work. If we use she or he in that sentence, it will be he has finished his work. So your has or have and your what? Your subject with the word participle. Usage, actions or events completed. He has finished his work. Take note, not past tense. Action that is not specified, that the time is not specified. She has traveled to Europe. Because if the action is specified, if the time is specified, then we will not use present perfect. We use simple past. We will say she traveled to Europe last year. So we cannot say she has traveled to Europe last year. It is wrong. Then action that still has relevance in future. They have lived in this city for years. Definitely, they are still living in the city. Present perfect continuous tense. When do we use it? It describes actions or situations that started in the past and continue in the present, and possibly may or may not continue into the future. It started in the past, it is still happening in the present, and may or may not continue into the future. How do we write present perfect? How do we construct present perfect tense? You are going to need your subject, you are going to need your has and have. Then you are going to need your BEEN. Remember when we did verb, I explained the difference between BEEN and BEING. So here is it. So you are going to need your BEEN plus your verb with ING. I have been studying. It means that probably I started studying 2 hours ago. Right now, at this moment, I am still what? Studying. She has not been feeling well. That is, that action started in the past and is still ongoing. You can use it to form question. Have they been waiting? Maybe have they been waiting for a while? They have been waiting for 2 hours. So that means they started waiting 2 hours ago and they are still waiting. So how do we use it? For ongoing action, she has been studying all morning. That is, she is still studying. Emphasizing duration, they have been working for 2 hours. Recent completion, he has been fixing the car all afternoon. Irritation and annoyance, they have been playing loud music all night. So it is used to describe action that started in the past and is still ongoing in the present.